Okay, due to the inclement weather, I'm going to do this inside. Hello. I wanted to show you guys something here real quick, and I'll get a close-up of it later. This is one of the things I occupy my time with. Besides the gardening, the 3D stuff, photography, do other things as well. This is nowhere near complete, but this is a lightsaber. It's a replica. And interestingly enough, this is built by stuff that you can find at your Home Depot or whatever. There's a lot of plumbing parts. You see at the end here, this is a faucet handle. There's a bunch of drain pipe in here. O-rings. This piece right here, which is the grip. That's a wire holder. I forget exactly what they call them. But yeah, just a bunch of chrome pieces equaling about probably $30–35 in today's economy. There's a lot of cutting. There's some Dremel work involved. This is my first one, so you can't really see it here, but not everything is cut exactly straight, but no matter. There's enough room inside. You could modify it. You could put a light in there, kind of cheesy, but you could also put a sound unit in here. People have already made this stuff, and you can you plug a couple of batteries into it, and you put it in your lightsaber, and you put a switch on there, and it'll make all your sounds and whatnot. And as I said, you can put some kind of a light in here, put a lens here or whatever. I did leave this end here. I left the threads on there just in case I wanted to put something on there. But yeah, this is just one of many things that y'all probably don't see, since most of the stuff that I do ends up being on the web. It's a modified design. But I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to try to do a close-up of this, and I'll take it apart for you just to see how simple this really is. Well, that's it. That's the lightsaber on my desk. It's very simple. Everything's just fitted on right now. Faucet handle. I have various pipe in here. This threaded end you do have to machine off. So I have an O-ring here. These are all just standard plumbing supplies. You get your local hardware store or whatever. This was the toughest part. You could just cut this piece off, I guess, but I wanted a nice defined handle, so I had to Dremel all this out. It was kind of a pain in the ass, so I've never had to do that kind of work before on this. So and this is all just the same thing right here. I bought 4 pieces of drain tube. Again, this end is machined. You have to machine the threads off so that it will fit inside. I use the washers to kind of snug it up, but when it's done, it's all going to be glued together. But that's it right there. I do have a couple of other parts. They'll be glued on later, but that's it in a nutshell. Anyway, yeah, and this camera works fairly well indoors. Yeah, it's my Lightsaber project. There are a couple other things that I've done, but obviously they're not here right now. I do have a piece that's over at a friend's house right now. I should probably take pictures of it. It was a recycled piece of furniture that I found a new use for and painted it, and that kind of thing. People should look into that kind of thing more, be more creative, and the like. You know, some people might think it's effeminate or whatever. No, not at all. I've always been a very creative person. There were times in my life where that creativity was stifled quite a bit. You know, there were a lot of things going on, and I pretty much went into survival mode, which is something for another time. Definitely another time. I mean, it's already a downer that it's still cloudy out. The rain finally died out, so I might be able to go back out and to do some updates on some of the plants. Yeah. I do plan on doing a couple more videos. I plan on doing one with just the stuff that I do on my computer. I have some programs, I've messed around with them, and I'm still just trying to learn the finer points so that I can make it look halfway decent. I want to get into some of what I do with my 3D rendering, maybe some influences. That's been banging around in my head a lot lately. Montage of you know, different works that I've done, and influences. You know, a lot of the stuff that I come up with, you know, obviously is influenced by culture. Sometimes it's influenced by emotions that I feel at the time. Sometimes I just have a really vivid dream, and I wake up and I write the stuff down, or say I'm driving to work, and an idea just pops into my head. I just can't let it go. Classic example was I was flying back into town on a plane a couple of years ago, and I was listening to a song, and an idea just popped in my head, and I had nothing to sketch it out on, nothing to write down or anything, so I had to commit it to memory, literally until I got home, when I just kind of drew it out on scratch paper. I suck at freehand drawing, which is why I do a lot of 3D work and that kind of stuff. And is also why I have a graphics tablet too, just to kind of mess around with different things. But that's digressing. But I do definitely want to do a video on influences, you know, in certain pieces, and that kind of stuff, just to kind of let you into my my messed up brain. You know, I'm an artist. You know, I'm going to be messed up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I want to show my rig as well at some point. Yeah, I'm going to get off here and, like I said, eat and all that other crap. But just wanted to get that out.